In this video, I'm going to share with you what I would expect during alt season, not just your large cap alts, but smaller cap alts, which is probably where the most money is going to be made. But first, let me cover some really crazy news. You had $443 million of liquidations yesterday from the cryptocurrency market in about 12 hours. So once again, people being leveraged. It's amazing that these people have any money left over. These people, you know, they're gamblers. They're the guys that, there's the guys and girls that want to get rich quick, and that's it. Hopefully they go away someday, and they don't have any more money to go ahead and leverage trade. Then you won't see these giant spikes up and spikes down. I'd rather just a nice little, ramp up. That would be really nice. But who knows if we'll ever get that? I doubt it. There's always going to be a gambler. Anyways, South Korea to inject unlimited liquidity into the markets as long as necessary. Now, this is after the president declared martial law. And now there's protests out there asking for the president's resignation. That is a massive development in South Korea, and that is one of the reasons why it's so important to own Bitcoin, because you never know what these stupid governments are going to do. Yes, I call them stupid. They're all stupid. If you're working for government, you don't have the talent and the creativity to work for the free market, essentially. That's how I view it. It's too bad that the people underneath that government have to suffer from these children that work for government. Okay, so moving on to Russia. Here we go. Russia to treat Bitcoin as property and exempt from tax or VAT tax after a bill passed in Parliament in the upper house now awaits President Putin's signature. Now, I bring this up. This is really important because the US seems to be on a path where it's going to be crypto friendly. I don't think it's going to be as friendly as people think it's going to be, but it does make other countries sweat a little bit. So what does that mean? It means that other countries are going to be like, crap, we need to get our act together and be really crypto friendly as fast as possible so that we can compete against the US just in case they become super crypto friendly. And that is a really good development because I've talked about this prior once we've been hearing all of these people that Trump has been putting on his cabinet that have been pro Bitcoin. So that is going to be something to really watch out for. This is going to be very good for competition because we want competition from other nations as well. So, if one country is like killing it because they're really open to the idea of cryptocurrencies and you have this flood of money and talent and creativity, then other countries are going to be like, crap, we want that too. So that's what they're going to do. That's my prediction, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if Trump actually does what he says he's going to do. And also we get to see, like, hopefully the people that he's appointed does the same thing. So next up, we have former Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky to plead guilty in a fraud case. Now, okay, so if you haven't heard of Alex Mashinsky, he was like the CEO of Celsius, which was a centralized lending platform, okay, for Bitcoin as well. The total amount owed to users was approximately $4.7 billion. So with that said, my encouragement to everyone here is do not lend your Bitcoin out to centralized exchanges. I don't care who they are. Don't lend out your Bitcoin, all right? You lend out other coins if you want to, but don't lend out your Bitcoin, guys, because Bitcoin is like your most valuable asset that you should have if you're a follower of mine in your portfolio. Now, moving on to what to expect with altcoins. Here we go. So this is from Crypto Nova. I really agree with her. She says the entire altcoin market in general has already seen some good bounces to many projects. And if you're a subscriber to learningcrypto.com, congratulations, you are just killing it today. Okay, so and yet most of the new capital inflow is currently going to most top tokens in centralized exchanges only. The craziest part of the cycle is usually after that. This is why, guys, this is why I've been buying last bear market like crazy of these altcoins, AI coins especially. So this is where the most money is made and lost in the small cap coins. Okay, it says the craziest part of this cycle comes usually after that. That's when they learn there's a whole other world out there. What world is that? A world that doesn't exist of multi-billion-dollar market cap projects yet. So it's pretty much like on-chain coins. So coins that have not gotten on centralized exchanges yet. So they're on DEXs, they're on like you buy them on Uniswap. That's what I've been buying. That's what I had learningcrypto.com for, because I wanted to share it with people my portfolio. And when I was buying these coins, guys, we've been buying since the bear market. Some of these coins were like under a cent, and now they're like up 50x or whatever, or 100x. So like, and there's been some that have gone to zero essentially. So it's very risky, but I tried to do my best in finding a good coin, and most of my coins, I would say like 85% of the coins have survived, which is great. And so that's all you need. And yeah, that is where the most money in this space is going to be. And you know what? For us, for Heidi and I, we only use about 20% of our entire portfolio for these smaller cap coins. And so our losses are limited to about 20%. And all of my coins, I've never had a time where I've lost that money. You know what I mean? I've always gained it back. If one or two go down, there's always, that one that just does, who cares? It makes you completely forget about your other losses. So that is the exciting part. I very much look forward to alt season. We have just begun alt season. You haven't seen anything yet, really, guys. Like this is my fourth bull market. This is like the time where you cannot believe your eyes. Here's the thing you have to take away from this, is that you need to take profits once people are too frothy out there. You know what I mean? Like people are going to come up with some crazy ideas like, oh, it's going to be up only. This administration is, or that administration is so pro crypto. We're never going down. Guys, that's really dangerous. I've seen this stuff before. This is nothing to mess with. You want to take profits. And if you want to see when we're going to be taking profits, learningcrypto.com. Talk to you guys soon. Like and subscribe.